Great to end the season on a win before the playoff campaign. That must send us into the playoff games on a high and in the right frame of mind with impetus.
Do you know what? I'm just so pleased today. I really am, and I know we could have looked at it two ways, and you know, I've heard it bandied about, you know, all this week from certain quarters, a meaningless game, this and that. But the attitude of the players again was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. From start to finish, they were really on it. You could see it in the warm up. The players that came in were immense. But the players that came in were, you know, we changed the three up top. Harry Perritt came into midfield and Sean Brisley went to centre half, and every one of them were fantastic. Backed up by the lads. Said before again, it's just the attitude of this group of players. The attitude was absolutely spot on from start to finish. There was nobody looking as if, you know, oh, we're only 60-70% today. We know there's a big game coming Tuesday. Everything we put into the game, so much hard work went into the game against a good Scarborough side. I've said before, Scarborough are one of the most difficult teams to play against because they are so expansive, because they are so attack-minded. And I thought we were fantastic from start to finish. I really do. I thought it was fantastic. Really.
And it says it all about the squad of players, as you said, really, Billy, that new players came in, but there was really no drop-off in standards. It was the same resolute, difficult to beat side, and we're the same highly competitive side. You'd have thought you hadn't made the changes in some ways.
No, and that's credit to the players, because some of these players have not had a lot of minutes of late. So they're starting a game where they haven't properly, you know, they're obviously physically they're probably not 100%. They've got, you know, because they haven't played for a while. I've said before on the chaps, it's your mindset, and I said at the beginning of the game to the players, it's all about mindset today, and the mind that, you know, the frame of mind they were in from start to finish was fantastic.
Sure, yes. And you should probably today, looking at the game, maybe we should have had it wrapped up in the first half. We had a few great chances. It could have been more than 1-0 in fact after.
We look quite comfortable first half. Second half, Scarborough have come out and they've really had a go. They've really pushed us hard, and, you know, without really creating a clear-cut chance, Scarborough, they've had some half opportunities when things have dropped in the box, and like I say, half. But first half, we played some really good stuff.
Yeah.
I've said before, Jeff, haven't I? We get pigeonholed of what we are and what we do, but what people should do is watch the first half. Just watch the first half and see how well we actually played on a 3G pitch, and actually how well we played passing the football, how well we literally got in on Scarborough through playing through them. And maybe, just maybe, people might look at us in a slightly different way, because we really played some really good stuff. We really mixed the bag up. Ryan Taylor produced another masterclass, which he does. He produced another masterclass in being a centre forward. Unbelievable at times, from start to finish. It was an unbelievable performance. Really unbelievable performance.
And of course, on now to think about the playoffs. One surprise today was the failure of Curzon Ashton to beat Bishop Stortford, which means Boston United are our opponents on Tuesday night in the first playoff game. Were you set up expecting Curzon, and were your thoughts all that we're going to be playing Curzon on Tuesday? And now has that created something of a difficulty?
No, not really. I mean, you know, I'm not. What you learn, Jeff, is you don't ever take anything for granted. You don't ever. This game throws up all sorts of things. So look, I think everybody. Look, I ain't going to stand here and thought, oh well, I thought Boston would be coming to us. I think everybody thought Curzon would have done.
Yeah.
But like I've said to you before, chaps, that my only focus today was Scarborough. Yeah. I took any interest in Curzon. Yeah. I would start looking now at what we're going to do and what personnel we're going to do. It would have started tomorrow. Yeah. But it's a different opposition now.
And what about the opposition? Would you would you rather have had Curzon, or what are your opinions on Boston as opponents?
They're a good team.
Yeah.
Got some good players, like everybody has. Curzon have got some very good players. Scunthorpe have got. Everybody's got the frailties in this league, and everybody's got the positives.
Yeah.
And once again, it's a playoff game. It's how people handle it mentally, and that's the main thing. And like I've said before, I've won 2 playoffs finals, and it's down to mentality a lot of the time. And sometimes it is literally about how people handle that occasion which is just it's a cup final, isn't it?
It is.
So it's how players handle that. What all I can say is we're in a very good frame of mind at the minute. We're on a great run. Another clean sheet today. I think is that 21 this season. 21 clean sheets. We're in a very, very good frame of mind. We're in a good shape at the minute. Like I said, people have got minutes today. They haven't played. The squad's fit. Squad's strong.
And you've had that experience of 2 successful playoff campaigns. What do you think of our prospects in this? You think
like
we're
I said,
well
Jeff,
set up
we're
for
in
it?
good shape. We're in good shape. We won't know until on the day.
No, of course.
You'll probably see after about 15 minutes, but then there's twists and turns. But all I'll say is mentally where we are now, and I go on a lot, don't I, about mentality. But mentally where we are now, we're in a really, really good place. We've secured today in the playoffs, but our mentality today wasn't where we just take our foot off the gas and just stroll through it and we get beat. I said to the players today, it's massively important that we win the game.
Yeah.
Massively important that we win the game, because you just want to keep winning.
Yeah.
And you just, whatever it is, you just keep winning.
Becomes a habit.
So we've gone into the game Tuesday with another win in the column, and that's good for everybody.
And finally, Billy, I'm told it's the first away win for Alfreton on the last day of the season since 2015-16, when I believe we won at a side called North Ferriby United.
Who was in charge then, Jeff?
Well,
with Ferriby?
I don't know. I've heard a rumour there might have been somebody called Billy Heath in charge of North Ferriby on that day.
Well,
a game that must live in your memory every moment of the day, Billy.
Yeah, not until you told me, Jeff.
But just to say, after that game, when Alfreton won 1-0, Billy took his North Ferriby side to win the playoffs that season, so it must be a good omen.
Well,
there's a good omen in there somewhere.
We'll look for everything, won't we? We'll look for everything. But no, like I say, that's another start. We haven't won last game of the season. It's another start, another one ticked off. But what I will say again, chaps, I said it last time we spoke, didn't I? Last Saturday when we were all buoyant by the Spennymoor win. These players have been unbelievable for me this season in the football club. They've been absolutely magnificent. And the supporters that came today, they were fantastic. They were so loud from minute one. We've got a good, really, really top group of players here, and every one of them are made of the right stuff, and every one of them are together, and they're a real team, and that's a credit to themselves and everybody. And like I say, chaps, let's see what we can do Tuesday.
Let's see where it goes.
See where it goes.
Cheers.